3 times to the rhythm of your breath. We're going to inhale and raise the left leg up at 90 degrees. Flex when you get to the top. And then exhale, lower that heel toward the floor, leaving it about 1 inch above the ground. Inhale, point the toes, taking the left foot all the way up. Flex when you get to the top. And exhale, lower. One more time, inhaling up. And exhale, lower. Let's take both knees in toward the chest. Draw in a deep breath. Exhale and align the eyebrows up toward the knees. Stay here, pressing into the transverse colon. Keep breathing deeply. This is good for activating your digestive system, massaging your abdominal organs, namely the intestines. Finish by inhaling and lowering the knees slightly away from the body. The head comes down to the earth. Maintain hold of just your left knee with interlaced fingers and stretch the right leg away from you. Point the toes of the right foot. Exhale, draw the left knee in toward the left armpit, pressing into the descending colon. Inhale, point the toes up of the right foot, flex when you get to the top, and slowly lower that right leg down, toning and lengthening, activating the right leg. Feel the sacrum pressed into the earth, releasing any tension in the lower back. And then hugging the knees in toward you. Keeping one hand on each knee, feet together, and just releasing with 5 circles, making separate circles with the knees in one direction, and then 5 in the other. Taking your feet down to the floor, knees pointing up toward the sky. Take your right foot to your left thigh, and take your left hand to your right knee. Slowly roll over onto your left hip and take your right arm out by your side. Your right arm can either be at 90 degrees or at 45 if you feel that the shoulder is too close to the ears. So as you press the shoulder away, trying to flatten the shoulder blade to the floor, you may prefer to have your right hand at 45 degrees. The goal is to have your shoulder and your knees flat to the floor. So your knees are to the left and your nose is looking over the right shoulder. Once again, just relax and release into this posture. We're activating the central nervous system again and strengthening the immune system. Visualize your body as like a wet towel that's being wrung out. Finish the outward breath that you're on. Inhale, bring your knees and nose back to the center. Hug your knees in towards you. Rock from side to side. Prop yourself up with your right elbow and left elbow. And then flatten your feet to the floor, knees pointing up toward the sky. Take your left foot to the right thigh. Right hand to the left knee. Draw your knees to the right side of your body and looking over your left shoulder. Trying to lower your shoulders flat to the floor and your knees flat to the floor. We're not pushing into the pose, we're just letting our body relax and melt into the position. I know it's difficult to breathe deeply when you're so twisted. Feel the abdomen raise and fall as you inhale and exhale, massaging our internal organs. Wringing out any tension in the back. To come out of the pose, slowly bring your knees back to the center, shoulders down from the ears. Hug the knees in towards you, rock from side to side. And then finishing off with 5 knee to chest curls, knees and ankles together in one direction, tongue still resting on the roof of the mouth. And then 5 in the opposite direction. And inhale, stretch out like a big star. Rotate the wrists and the ankles. Inhale, stretch the upper limbs and point the toes away from the body. Squeeze the face. Exhale with an ah and soften the joints. 2 more times because it feels so good. Inhale, tense the whole of the body, making fists, pointing or flexing the toes, clenching the buttocks, tightening the face. Exhale with an ah. 1 more time. Then allow the arms to float down by your side. Feet can flare out by your side, or if you have a sore lower back, just keep your feet flat to the floor and your knees bent. If your back is particularly sore, just bring the knees together. Keep the feet a slight distance apart, shoulders down from the ears. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, inhaling and exhaling deeply. Stay as you are, laying on your mat. I'm going to leave you in your personal practice in corpse pose to finish your meditation, or you can play some of the meditation CDs that are provided. I hope you enjoyed your practice, and I'd like to say namaste. I salute your soul. Thank you.